Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good
Good
evening,
evening.
sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening. Is Dhriti online?
Yes, sir.
Where were you, Dhriti? Saturday you didn't attend. Monday you didn't attend.
Sir, actually, I was not well, sir.
Not well. Did you submit your project?
Yes, sir. Today I submitted.
All the questions? How many questions did you solve?
So I did everything, sir.
Everything. How many questions, Dhriti? How many questions you had?
So 10 questions were
10. I think ma'am might reduce marks, right? For late submission. Did any student give today or
So many girls gave it today, so half of the class gave it today.
Yes, sir. Not half of the class, sir. Some 15, 20 students gave it today, sir.
already we were late by 2 days, right? 2 days or 1 day? Submitted on Monday.
For 3 days, sir.
No, Saturday, Sunday is holiday. It doesn't count.
So that means 1 day.
Okay, true. Fine, Dhriti. Was everything right? Did you go through the video?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then they might reduce 2 or 3 marks. Fine, we'll see. Okay, did ma'am start new chapter?
So ma'am started cube and cube.
Okay, when we started, did you go through recordings? Tanishka, Dhriti, and Lemula? Is Lemula online? No, Tanishka and Dhriti. Monday, you all were absent. I started cube and cube roots.
So I saw the video.
Recordings? You
So
checked?
yes, sir. So and in construction, so one question, so everyone had done it in a different way. So
How did they do, Tanishka?
I'm not so sure. So they just it was like um, a rectangle. So and there was a mm, so 1 second. So I'll try to remember. And there was a diagonal. So
Rectangle and a diagonal.
slanted. So
For rectangle, was there a diagonal?
so in the first main last question. So
Which first main, last question, right?
so yes.
Construct a quadrilateral. Okay. AB and AD is 5. Is is the screen visible?
Oh yes. So yes, sir.
Is this the question?
oh yes. So
Okay. Quadrilateral AB and AD is 5. BD is 7. BC and DC is 5.5. We took BD as 7, right?
yes. So
Yeah, BT as 7. AB is equals to AD. We cut 5 centimeters here and 5 here. Correct?
So yes, so
Okay. Which is diagonal in this, Tanishka?
BT, so.
BT is the diagonal. Even we got the diagonal.
So
Others would,
but
I think,
the diagram was different, so.
others would have got it like this.
So
BD,
yes, so.
AC. Both are same. It is just tilted. Okay,
So
you'll
but
get
will
marks for
we
that.
get marks? So because
Yeah,
girls will like you all will not get marks and stuff.
no, no, it's not like that. You will get marks. Okay, AB is equals to AD. Both are quadrilaterals, right? Four-sided figures.
Yes, so.
Quadrilaterals. You'll get marks. But I'll see if there is any problem related to that. Yes, Sharisha.
Nothing.
Students, am I audible? Can you all see the screen?
So yes, so.
Yes, sir.
No problem.
Yes.
Okay, you'll get marks for this, Tanishka.
So okay.
And how did ma'am do? Do you have notes? Girl?
So ma'am will do this question.
Didn't. Okay, if you when this is correct, if not, there are two values. Look here, A. All of you all understood construction, right? Others?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you'll get such question, whatever I taught, even that is also correct. Okay, that is correct. You can do it even in other way. AB and AD is 5. You can take 5 or 5.5. Okay, we'll take BC as 5.5. BC is 5.5. Then what is the other value? Even DC is 5.5, right?
So yes, so.
Okay, what about BD? BD is 7. So from B, you can take 7 centimeters, cut an arc. This will become a diagonal. And DC is 5.5. So from C, you can take, from C, you'll have to take 5.5, cut another arc like this. Get it like this. Then what about this? AD is 5. Then from D, you have to take A, cut an arc, and from B like this. So you get a diagonal inside. You can do it even in this way. Your friends would have got it like this, Tanishka.
So yes, so.
Okay, you just tilt the diagram and see, you'll get like this BD, top A and C. Okay, both are correct. Fine, we'll continue with cube and cube roots. Open page 47. How many questions we solved?
So we solved till the third main sixth question. Sir, rest all you can homework, I guess.
The third and sixth. Fine. Before starting that,
So I think third and fourth.
third and fourth. Okay, we'll just differentiate. So just for revision, after that we'll start. A square and cube. Okay, what's the degree for square? What's the degree?
So two, so.
Yeah, the degree is 2. And for cube, what's the degree?
3.
3, sir.
This is the difference for square and cube. Other than that, calculation, types of numbers, all those are same. Okay, we'll solve few questions like this. Yeah, find the square of 9. How do you answer this? How do you find the square of 9? The base is 9
So 9 with
to
is
9.
81.
That's 81. What about cube?
So
Is
9
Lemuel?
Into 9 into 9 is
Yes.
729.
Lemuel? Unmute the call, Lemula. 9 cube. So if they ask you to find the cube, just to the power of 3. So base is present thrice. So multiply
So you call
any
me,
number.
sir.
How much is 9 cube?
So 729.
729. And I told you all to memorize for square 1 to 20 is must. And for cube 1 to 10. Okay, 1 to 20 and 1 to 10. Fine. Next, 10 square. What's the answer? 1 into 1 is 1. How many times zeros? You'll have to write how many zeros?
4.
Okay. 10 into 10 is nothing but 100. What about 10 cube? 10 into 10 into 10 is? What's the answer?
1000, sir.
So 10 cube is 1000. Okay. Can you see here? The square is nothing but it is a pair of two numbers, right? It is a group of two numbers. Square? Yeah, square is a group of two numbers. What about cube?
So 3 numbers.
Three numbers. So remember this. Square is a group of two numbers and cube is a group of three numbers. So if you had to find square root, you have to group it twice. If you had to find cube root, you have to group 3 times. Any value thrice. This is the difference. Yeah, take this down. Next, what kind of numbers are these? Integers, decimal, or fraction?
Integers.
So integer.
Yes, positive. And they might give you a negative, minus 10 square. How many times minus is multiplied?
So 2
Twice.
times.
Minus 10 into minus 10 is plus 100.
So minus 100.
Not minus. Minus into
Okay.
minus is,
Yes.
yeah. But for cube, it is different. What's the answer for this?
So minus 1000.
So minus 1000.
Just multiply, students. For square, the degree is 2. Okay, for square, the degree is 2. For cube, it is 3. And you will get anything to the power of 4th, 5th, 6th. It goes on. Till 10th, you'll have only square and square root. And cube roots. Multiply minus into minus plus. Plus into minus is minus. Minus 1000.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Yesterday's video you didn't upload, sir.
Yesterday, which video, Lamila? Celebration. Yesterday was Independence Day.
And all class was there yesterday, sir.
No class, Lamila. I didn't conduct. Who told you?
Stolen, sir.
Is it? No, she would have lied. I'd given holiday, right? Yeah, Shalin, can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, talk a bit loud, Shalin. Fine. Okay, square and cube. Positive and negative number is done. Any doubt in this, students? Difference between square, cube, integers is done. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Next, we'll differentiate. We'll solve questions on decimal numbers. Okay. Find the square root of 0.6, square of 0.6, and cube of 0.6. First step, Dhriti, how do you solve this? Square of 0.6.
So 0.6 into 0.6. So
Yes. Multiply twice.
so 0.36. So
Yeah,
Sir, I got 0.36, sir.
correct. Next, for cube,
So for cube, I got 0.216, sir.
0.21. Okay, for this, look here, 0. First multiply 6 into 6 is 36. How many decimal numbers do we have? 1 here and 1 total.
Oh, sir.
What's the power here? What's the degree?
So 2.
Two. Yeah, look here. When there is one number, it has to be multiplied by 2. Okay, so 2 decimal places, place back to 0.36 is the answer. And this side, what? Yes, Mariana.
So I thought, shall I answer this one?
Okay, answer this. How do you solve this?
0.16.
Yes, 6 into 6 into 6. 6 cube is 216. How many decimal numbers do we have here?
3 decimals.
Here, in the main question. 1.
1.
1. When the root cube is 3, just multiply 1 into 3 is 3. You have to place 3 decimals. So what's the final answer? 0.21.
2.
Yeah, you can check like that. If not, look here. 1, 2, and 3. Total 3. So after 3, you have to place a decimal. This is decimal numbers when you'll have decimal. The same goes with other values, 2.26 or 2.5, such questions. Okay, solve and place the decimal. Next, fraction. Okay, in decimal, if you'll have like this, next we'll solve fraction. Okay, 2 1 by 3. 2 1 by 3. Find the answer for this.
So 49.
First convert. Yes, 3 2s are 6. 7 by
3, sir.
7 by 3.
49.
49 by
9.
7 into 3 divided, multiplied by 7 into 3. 49 by 9. Convert into
Mixed fraction.
mixed fraction, because the question is in mixed fraction, right? So even the final answer you'll have to convert mixed fraction. Then find the cube.
So 343 by 27.
Okay, 7 cube divided by 3 cube. 7 cube is 343. Divided by 3 cube is 27. Okay, later you can convert into mixed fraction. So decimal is done, integer is done, even mixed fraction is done. Understood the difference between square and square roots?
Yes, sir.
Sorry.
Square.
Okay, now square root and cube root. Square root and cube root. What's the square root of 36?
So 6.
Sir.
How many times 6 is present?
2
So
times.
2 times.
Yeah, square root of 4. How do you find square root of 4?
So 2 and 2, sir.
So you pair with how many numbers, students? How many numbers you'll have to pair?
So 2 numbers.
2.
Yeah, what about cube root of?
Green is hanging, sir.
Is it for others? Is it fine or you'll have any problem?
So yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is it okay? Let me check.
Yes, sir.
Okay, find the value of this root of 8. Okay, let me know now. Is it fine or is it still getting angry?
That's fine, sir.
Okay, how do you find cube root? Same method. Okay, for square root, there are two methods, students. One is prime factor method. What's the other method?
The division method.
Division method. Okay, for cube root, there's only prime factor method. Let me check if you'll have. No, only factorization. Okay, for cube root, there's only factorization, no division method. Factorize. Okay, how do you factorize 8? It's the same. 2 2s are 4, then, 2 4s are 8.
2 2s are 4 to 1.
4 and 2 and again.
Now, look here. What's the cube degree of cube root?
So
What's the
3.
degree? 3. So, how many numbers you have to pair? Sorry, group?
So 3 numbers.
3 numbers. For square, look, for square, the degree is 2. That's the reason we group 2 values each. For cube root, it is 3. You have to group 3. And from 3, you have to take only one value. Remember that, only one digit out. So the answer is 2. Okay, that's it. That's all. Square and square root. And division method, you'll know how to divide. Okay, we'll revise that later. Open page 48. Page number 48.
Like, can you show the textbook exercise on your screen, sir? Because I left my maths book in the class only, sir. Textbook.
Let me fill them. I don't know whether I have. Can somebody send a pic? 47 or 48? Page 48.
To you, sir.
Yeah, send it to me, Mariana.
So page what?
Page number 48. 48, third main, sixth question. Find the cube of 0.02. Okay, I got it. Akansha sent.
So
Share it.
Sir, I sent it to you, sir.
Fine, Akansha, got it. How do you solve this? Right. What's the first step, student? 0.02 multiplied how many times?
So
3 times, sir.
It's simple. Square you have to multiply twice, cube 3 times. So just take the numbers. Forget about 0, just take numbers. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are
0.08.
8. Okay. How many decimals you have to place? There are 2 here,
6 decimals.
and 2. 6 decimals. Okay, 6 decimal. There is already 1 decimal here. So how many decimals you have to add? 5 zeros.
So 5 zeros, sir.
So the answer is 0.508. Okay, then fourth main. Fourth main, which question shall we try?
Sir,
The third
Because I've
question.
explained square and cube. Shall we try third question, third or fifth? Which one?
the third, sir.
So third
Okay, the
question.
third question. Only one question from each main.
So 1.6, sir.
Which one?
So which main, sir?
Fourth main.
Okay.
Fourth main, third question, Mariana. From each main, I'll solve only one question. Fourth main, third question. 10 divided by 13. Find the cube of this. Okay, for this, what's the answer? 10 into 10. What did you all get?
1,000.
So 1,000 by 2,000, 197.
196.
So
Mariana, this is the answer.
97.
So 197.
Mariana,
Sir, yes, the same answer.
2197. And the question is in fraction. It's not in mixed fraction. So you don't have to convert it. Okay, so don't need to convert that. Next. Okay, fifth main. Try fifth main. Sixth is done, right? Okay, I want you all to solve third question. Fifth main, third question. The question is minus 12. Find the cube of minus 12. Then I think this is done. This exercise is done. Only till fifth main, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll start 4B. I'll give you a break. Later we'll start 4B. Yeah, today we have to finish this. Other section, did ma'am start percentage? Any other section?
Class ma'am started percentage, sir.
How many question did ma'am do, Lamula?
So done. So
Sir, done.
Done.
Right. Lamula, how many questions did ma'am solve? Percentage 77.
Exercise 17 is in 10th means, sir.
10th question. Okay. Remaining 1 to 9, everything is done. A man spends 87. Okay, 55%. The number is increased, decreased. Okay, if we'll finish this, we'll try completing it today. Yeah, what's the answer for this? Minus 12 three times. Multi.
Minus
Sir, I
1,000.
got it as minus
so minus
1,728.
1,728.
Okay, 12, 144. 144 into 12 was a 8, 2 into 144. 1728.
So yes, sir.
Yeah, minus, then even minus is present three times, so that is minus 1728. That's it. Cube is also done. 4A is done. Next 4B. Okay, it is 6:10. I'll give you a 5 minutes break. We'll continue at 6:15. Okay, we'll be starting 4B. We'll continue at 6:15.
Is it possible like tomorrow can I log in at 5 o'clock so I didn't understand this chapter first and second mean?
First and second. First and second mean
Sir. And even third and fourth, I didn't understand this chapter, sir.
which one, Lemila? 4A. Yeah, in between you left when that day only 10 minutes you attended and left, right?
Yes, sir. Like my mom messaged me, sir. So like I disconnected a message. That time I suddenly left, so I was waiting, sir. For 5 minutes I waited, sir. Then like my mom told me I had to go out, so I went, sir.
Fine.
So can I
Which one?
attend only for the second main, sir?
4A.
So yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Lemula 4A or 4B?
Okay, sir.
4 years, sir.
Fine. Perfect. Perfect cube. Okay, fine, Lemila. You can attend to it tomorrow. Tomorrow at 5. Okay, and I think from 4B you'll understand. From 4B you attend. 4A I'll teach you tomorrow.
Sir.
Okay, we'll continue at 6:15. Are all the students online? Akansha, Dhriti, Chadisha, Tanishka.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can you all see the screen? Okay,
So,
tomorrow Lemula, Dhriti and Tanishka attend at 5 o'clock.
okay, so.
If all three,
Yes.
I'll teach 4A again. Fine. 4B is similar to 3B. You have to use square root. Factorization. You have to factorize. Okay, first question. Find what? Read out the question. What you'll have to find in this
So cube root
Cube
of,
root.
sir.
cube root. Three, cube root of 64, 343, 729. You know the cube root of 64? Is
So,
there a
yes,
value? Yeah, what's the cube root of 64?
so 4, so.
4. If you had memorized 1 to 10, the first three questions are easy. Okay, 64, you have to factorize. Start from 2, factorize this.
So 32.
Okay, 2 into 32 then. First question, 64.
16, sir.
And look here, for square root, this is the symbol. Is there any symbol number outside written out? No, this is for square root.
So,
For cube root, this is the symbol. Can you see there's 3 written outside?
yes.
For cube root, yeah. For square root, we don't write any numbers, cube root. Okay, and for fourth root, fifth root, it's like this.
So to 16, sir.
Yes. Then fine, till you'll get 1.
So 2, 6 times. So.
Okay, Shalin, can you see the screen? So for cube root, write this symbol. Write this. Okay, 2 into 32 then. 2 16s are, 2 8s are, 4 2 2s are, 2 1s are. Write all the numbers. How many twos are present?
So 6 twos are present.
So this is cube root, right? For cube root, you have to group 3 numbers each.
3 numbers.
3 and 3. So from this you take 1, and from that group you take 1. 2 twos are
4,
4.
sir.
It is 2 marks question. Even if you know the direct answer 4, you don't write it as 4 today. Here you have to find the cube root. So use factorizing method. Factorize this, write it as 4. Okay, 343. Do you all remember? For 343, what's
Yes.
the what is it?
Yes.
So 7
So
cube.
7, sir.
7 cube.
Good.
Excuse me, sir.
720. Yes,
Can I have 1 minute? I'll just be back.
fine, Akansha. Okay, this for 64 it is 4. For 343, what's the answer?
7.
7. 7 cube.
29, sir.
And what about 729?
So 9.
9.
9, sir.
Okay, so all this you can try it for homework. 1728. We'll try any one question. We'll try two. We'll try this and which one?
So 5th
So the
question.
406, sir. Sixth one.
6. 4096. Try 4096. Find the cube root of 4096 using factorization method. Fourth question, 4096. Yes, Mariam, which number did you use to factorize? Can you answer?
2, sir.
Yes, start from 2. What do you get?
2048, sir. 2048.
Yes, 2048. Next,
1024.
divide 1024. Next,
512.
by 12. After that,
256.
2 into, is it 256? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
120.
Cherish online. Yeah, is Cherish online?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, answer this, Cherish. After this,
So 128
okay.
and then 64, sir.
So done, sir.
32, sir.
Goes on right, 64. Then what are the numbers? 32.
2, sir. And then 16, sir.
Yes. 2 into 32, 2 into 16, 2
2
8s, 2 4s, 2 2s, 1s.
1, sir.
Okay, Dhriti, how many 2s are present, Dhriti?
So
How
12,
many
sir.
2s? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Correct. So write 12. Multiply 12 times. I mean, not multiply, write it 12 times.
There is 6.
And tell me after this, Dhriti, what are we supposed to do?
So done.
So we have to pair it to
Yeah, no, pair is 2. Pair meaning is to group. Group, how many numbers?
1, sir. So 2, sir.
This is cube root,
3, sir.
3. Now, what is the exact value, Dhriti? 1, 2, or 3?
So 3, sir.
Okay, 3 numbers. So pair group 3 numbers like this. And from each group, how many numbers you take? From each group,
1, sir.
1. So
1.
2 into 2, 2 into 2. What's the final answer?
12, sir.
So 16.
16, right? 2 2s are 4. 4 2s are 8. 8 2s are
Yes, sir. 6.
16. So
Yes.
4096 is nothing but cube root of 16. If you find the cube of 16, you'll get 4096. Vice versa. 4096 and 16 cube. Done? Take this down, students. If you have done with this, you all can try first main 7th question. Prana DS3 done.
So yes, we need to try the 7th question now, sir.
Sholin, is Sholin online?
Yes, sir. So, exercise 4A, like from fifth main onwards, is every sum cancelled, sir?
Everything is cancelled. Sixth onwards, everything is. Fifth main, I solved.
So,
Sixth onwards, everything is cancelled. Yes, Adya?
sir, can I directly do the answer, sir? Because I know
Yeah,
the.
what's the answer? 1000?
Sir, it's 20, sir. 20.
Good. How did you get to 20?
Sir, because we have 20 now, sir. 2 into 2 into 2 is 8. And then if you add the zeros, you get 3 zeros, sir.
Can you see us to if I split this for 8, what you get? What's the cube root of 8? 2.
So 2.
There are 3 zeros here. There are already pair of 3 zeros. How many number I have to take? How many zeros I have to take? 1.
So 1 0.
Yeah, good idea. So answer is 20. This is direct method. Okay, but you all factorize. Try factorizing.
So in this main, how many questions are there?
How many questions? This may not exercise.
So in this exercise, so.
Okay,
Sir,
can anyone let me know how many how many numbers? I mean, how many questions?
sir,
Toby,
full,
everything
Full, sir. Everything is there.
Okay.
done with this? Done with the seventh
Yes.
question of
Yes, sir.
8,000. Yeah, Mariana, how do you find cube root of 8,000? Factorize, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, look, 8,000. If you want to factorize 8,000, the best thing is split it, students. Split 8 into 1,000. 8 into 1,000, what do you get? 8,000, right?
Yes, sir.
8 into 1,000, you get it as 8,000. Okay, so for 8, what is the factor of 8?
So 2, so.
3
sir, 2.
times. Okay. And for 1,000,
So
what's the
10 into 10 into 10. So.
10 into 10 into 10, right? Then just take 2 from this and 10 from this. 2 into 10 is 20.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is one method. The other method is you try to factorize the entire thing, 8,000. 8,000. 2 into 4,000.
So if you do
2
it in
into
that method also, we'll get marks, huh?
you'll get marks, Mariana. Okay, if you're doubtful, you can do it in this method. 2 into 1,000. Okay, 2 into 500. It is a long procedure. 2 into 500, then 2 into 250, right?
Yes.
2 into 120. It goes on 2 into 125, 5 into 25. Try it even in this method. Okay, so don't try in that method, students. Better you can do it in this method. If you have any confusions or doubt, do it in this method.
Yes, sir.
Goes on 5 into 25. Okay, try this later. Next, what kind of numbers are there in second main? What kind of numbers
So
are these?
fractions are there.
Fraction, right? 27 by 64. What's the direct answer? 27 by
3 by
64.
4.
Okay, I'll use factorizing method. We'll try the first question, then sixth question. Yeah, 2 questions are enough. 27 by 64. Can you see the word given cube roots? Cube root.
Yes, sir.
Find the cube root. Yeah, so you have to write the cube root symbol like this. Then, if you factorize, what do you get? In the numerator, you get 3 times, and denominator 4 3 times. And take one value. 3 by 4 is the answer. Okay, what's the second one? Can you give me direct answer for second one? I will memorize cube and cube
5
roots.
by 6.
Yes, 5 by 6. Okay, third question. Any guess for the third one?
7 by 8.
7 by 8.
8 cube is 5 and 2. 7 cube is 343. Okay, and for the fourth one, direct answer for the fourth one, 6 cube, what do you get? 4
4 into 9.
into 4 into 9 is
36.
36. 4 into 9. And for the fifth one,
So 12.
4 threes are 12. Okay, seventh one, 9 into what? 9 into 20 is, how much is 9 into 20? 9 twos are 18.
180.
Okay, these are direct answers. 180, all this. But you'll have to use factorizing method. You have to factorize this. Which question shall we try? Shall we try the third question? We'll try sixth question.
Sixth question.
Yes,
Second main sixth. Yeah, try the second main sixth question. Second main sixth question is factorize. Look here, 729. 729 into 8,000, right? So you can split this. Split like this. 729 multiplied by cube root of 8,000. First factorize 729, you'll get a value. Then factorize 8,000, you'll get, multiply this, you'll get final answer. And when is your exam? First midterm?
September 15th.
It is September.
August. Yeah, exactly 1 month.
Yes, sir.
30 days left. 30.
Done, sir.
So done.
Plus. Then within 1 month, square, cube and cube, square and square root will finish it today. Exponents is already done. Understanding shapes is also done. Special types of quadrilaterals we have to revise, right? It's completed.
Oh, yes, sir.
Construction is also done. Can you see this?
Sir.
So you'll have to revise. Understanding shapes, we had last time exponents. This Friday we'll revise this. Exponents, understanding shapes, construction is done. That's it. For construction, only one exercise, right? One or two?
One exercise.
18 days. So 18 days done. You want, we'll revise. Saturday or Sundays we'll revise. Special types done. Cube and cube root is also done. Cube, square. How many chapters are left?
We are having that
Sir,
word
sir.
problems.
Percentage.
Which one left?
We are having those word problems, no, sir, to solve.
What?
Square roots, sir, those word
Square
problems.
roots. All those which I kept as pending. 1 week before the exam. Even for the test, I did the same thing, right?
Yes, sir.
No, I'll just teach you all important questions. I think for test, you all got only those questions, those kind of questions.
Yes, sir.
But what problems are tough to remember, we'll solve it in the last. So 4 chapters left. Sets, percentage,
Yes.
identities, factorization. In that, sets is easy. These 3 will be a bit difficult. 4th, 5th, and 6th will be difficult. Percent. Even special types of quadrilateral is difficult. Okay, 4 chapters. Each chapter 1. Within a week, we have to complete sets, percentage.
Sir, done, sir.
Okay, for 729, what did you all get?
Sir, 90.
3 into 243, then 3 into 81.
So, and then 3 into 27, and 3 into 9, and 3 into 3.
Right? Okay, write all the values here. Look, this is the first step. What I've written. First step. Second step, write cube root of, in place of 729, how many 3's do we have here?
So 6 threes.
Write it like this. Then multiplication sign as it is. For 8,000, yes, Joanna, what did you get for 8,000? Can you explain? Can you factorize this?
Yes, sir. 1 second.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, can I rejoin, sir? Your screen went black, sir.
Very good. Desh. Yeah, Joanna, if you're not done, fine. You just look at the screen and answer. How many times 2 goes in 8,000?
Sir, 400 times. Sorry, sir. 4,000 times.
4 and zeros remains as it is. 4,000. Next.
Yes. Sir, then 2,000 times.
2,000 next. 2 and 2,000.
2 and 2,000. And sir, 500 times.
2, 5. Then 2 into
Sir,
Right. 2 into take 50. How many times 2 goes in 50? 25 and another 0 as it is. 2 into 250.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
250,
then
sir.
225.
125 and
Yeah, there is last digit is 5. So it goes in 5 times table. Okay, I'll do it.
times.
5 into 25 times, 5 into 5 and 5 into 1. Okay, so I'll
Yes.
write it here. Write it in straight order, students. After multiplication, I'll write it below. 2. How many times 2 is present? 6 times. Right?
Oh, yes, sir.
Multiplied
Yes,
by
sir.
5 into 5 3 times. Okay, now what are the values you'll have to take? Group into 3. From this, what do you take? 3 into 3.
3 into 3.
Then multiplication as it is. Next, from this,
So, into 2 into 2 into 5.
One.
into 5. Multiply all this, you'll get the value. Group like this, multiplication sign as it is.
Sir. 120, sir.
Okay, let me check.
Sir,
Whenever you'll see combination of 5 and 2, first multiply that. You'll get 10. How much is 5 twos are? 10.
10.
What about this?
6 into 2.
18.
90.
18 into 10 is 180.
So, 180.
Yeah, you have some wrong answer.
Sir,
Yeah, if not multiply from the beginning. 3 threes are 9. 9 twos are 18.
no, sir, I
18
did it correctly. I got confused. Like, I added it.
there's only multiplication. Whenever you'll see combination of 2 and 5, first multiply that. So you'll get 10. When you get 10, it's easy to multiply other values. 3 threes are 9, 9 twos are 18. 18 into 10 is 180. This is the answer.
Yes, sir.
Second, other questions you all can try. 3, 3, 7, 5, 5, and 2, it's the same. Okay, third main. We'll move on to the third main. Which question shall we try? It's the
So,
same student. Okay, third main, fourth question. And can you tell me the direct answers? You'll remember cubes value.
Minus 27 by 5.
Okay, for the first one, what's the cube root of 216? 6.
my 3
Yeah, so
by
it is minus.
5.
Here. Look here. Minus 216 is the question. Minus 216 is nothing but how many times 16 is multiplied?
3 times.
So,
Not
3
6,
times, sir.
3 times along with minus sign. That is the concept. Along with minus sign. Okay. So how many times minus is present here? 3 times.
3 times.
So, 3 times, sir.
Take one minus, and out of 6 is also grouped 3 times. Take 1 6. The answer is minus 6.
Minus 6,
So
sir.
whenever there is minus inside for cube root, the minus will remain as it is. Okay, the answer is minus 6. This is how you're supposed to do. If you want to take this down, this is how you do the first question. Can I tell the direct answer for second one? Minus 5 and 2.
Minus 8.
Yes,
Minus.
sir.
Okay. And for 1131, remember this 1 1 1 3 3 1. Can you see 1 and 1 in the last? So it is 11.
Yes.
11.
Sir, 11 or 3, it might work.
11 cube, Mariana. It is minus 11. 11 cube is 1331. 11 cube.
Yes, sir.
I remember like this in short. Last two digits are double one. So it is minus 11 is the answer. Okay, fourth question. What's it? Mariana, what's the direct answer? I'll ask each one. For the
Fourth question, sir, it is minus 3 by 5.
minus 3 by 5.
5.
Correct. Okay, Sherlyn, fifth question. Answer the fifth one. Is Sherlyn online?
Yes, sir. So, 4 cube is 64, sir.
So what is the answer?
So, 4 by 7, sir.
Minus 4 by 7.
Minus 4 by 7, sorry, sir.
Minus 4 by 7 is the direct answer. If you want to find the cube root, how many times you have to write 4 inside? 3 times.
3 times.
And 7, if you factorize this, what will you get? 7 3 times. Okay, so minus 4 by 7 is correct. Yeah, Deshri, sixth question. What's the answer for the sixth one?
Sir, minus 8 by 7.
Is it correct? Minus 8 by 7?
Yes.
Sir, yes, sir, minus 8 by 7.
Yes, minus 8 by 7. Multiply like this, minus. If you know direct answer, you don't even have to factorize. You can write it directly like this. Minus 8 3 times and 7 3 times. 7 into 7 into 7. So the final answer is minus 8 by 7. And from this, you take minus 8 and 7. Okay, yeah, that's it. Will you all try this third main ninth question for homework?
So yes.
Third main ninth.
So,
Yeah, try third main ninth question. Let me see how you all solve. Third main ninth is for homework.
So friend 2 is there and in the last 0 it's this. Huh? So which table? Sir?
What friend two?
So you told for the third question, so like that.
Okay, this I told you in two methods. One you can split. If not direct, look here. Forget about 0. You should always focus the number which is present before 0. What is given?
First.
So which table you have to use? 2 times table. Okay, use 2 times table. You'll get the answer for this. This question is for homework. And tomorrow we'll try completing this. Fourth main, fifth, sixth, seventh. Yeah, tomorrow we'll finish this.
So done. So.
Done.
So
Whatever is left. Just a minute, Mariana. We solved only 1 or 2 questions. Okay, even y'all for homework, y'all can try 1 or 2 questions in each main. Okay, that's it for today. I'll end the recording.